Greetings and good morning. Welcome to day 41 on the Appalachian Trail. I think this is a good spot to open my day. The view here is facing to the south. Those are the roan balds there behind me. Round bald, Jane bald, and grassy ridge. I'm about a mile and a half into my hike today. So I tented last night at mile 412. It was a very calm, peaceful night. Every now and then I heard a critter somewhere in the distance, but nothing ever bothered me, and I slept great. So today is going to be about a 13-mile day. I'm hiking right now down to Laurel Fork Falls. Just beyond Laurel Fork Falls, the trail splits. It goes to the right, it goes up over Pond Mountain, and to the left, there's a mile trail, Laurel Fork Falls Trail, down to 321 where there's a trailhead and lots of parking. I'm going to take that trail to meet my trail angel there at 321, where I've also got some other really special hiking guests today. And then we're going to jump over to the beach area there around Watauga Lake, where the trail comes through that little beach area, and do a 2-mile hike around the lake and over the dam with my special hiker guests today. And then tomorrow I'll just come back and to the same spot and hike over Pond Mountain. I'm not going to skip Pond Mountain. I'm going to just get that tomorrow, and probably we'll just do the Watauga Lake again. I mean, there's no point in getting a shuttle around. I can probably hike it just as fast as I can shuttle back around. So that's the plan for today. This is Moreland Gap Shelter. I was trying to get here last night to tent because I know my club has come up here and cleared out some tenting areas, and so I wanted to take advantage of them. Since they came up here and did the work, I wanted to use them, but my legs just gave out a couple miles back, and there's several really good tenting spots here. There was actually somebody in this shelter when the storm hit. It's just hard for me to imagine that. It's hard to imagine it. I mean, they're lucky that they survived it, because all kinds of... Oh my goodness, that was Pancake. I've seen him many times the last couple weeks. Okay, so I was saying there was somebody actually in that shelter when those trees fell. It was just unbelievable that they survived, because there were some limbs that came through the roof, and they were lucky. They were very lucky. Pancake said there were about 5 people tenting at Moreland Gap Shelter last night. So, A, good thing I pulled up early and tented at 412. And B, nice to see people taking advantage of that. And Pancake slept in the shelter. I'm not sure how good of an experience that'd be if it was raining. But I don't know, maybe some of the holes are plugged. Man, there was a limb that came right through the roof of that shelter. And we pulled 4 or 5 trees off the top of it, and I imagine there's several holes in it, but maybe not. I think this is the perfect place to send Ramdino an update. He and I worked on this root ball section back in December. So I think I'm going to crawl down in that root ball and give an update. So the trail takes this big loop, I guess, if you will, to make sure to go over the Roan Highlands area. And then it curls back around to then begin the northeast track that it was on before it took that big loop. And we're right at that point where the trail makes its right turn, so to speak, and heads northeast again. I mean, it's not a point where there's a right turn. It's a gradual thing, but this is the end of that big loop, and we're heading back northeast again. Dennis Cove. Here's some activity going on down here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I can find Bob Peoples. All right, well, I'll do Pond Wilderness, well, Pond Mountain tomorrow. Saul's crew said they cleared it, so that's awesome. When you're in a wilderness, you're not allowed to use chainsaws. You have to use just good old-fashioned saws, hand saws. And so it takes a lot longer to clear blowdowns in wilderness areas. I think that log right there looks like a good place for me to sit down and have a snack. Don't you wish the whole Appalachian Trail was like this? Man. This would be nice. I guess it'd be boring after a while. Parts of this trail are what used to be an old railroad bed. I guess it was in the 1920s or 30s. It was a logging company that had a railroad that came up through here to take the logs out. The trail takes advantage of many of those pass-throughs. A lot of steps to get to the bottom of this ravine. This is where the AT turns and goes up and over Pond Mountain. I am not doing that today. I'll be back tomorrow morning to tackle Pond Mountain. Today, I'm heading out the Blue Blaze to the Laurel Fork Falls trailhead parking lot, which is right on 321, where I will find my trail angel. So I was checking my video clips last night, and I realized that my video clip where I was entering my section of trail didn't take. There was something wrong. I must have pressed the wrong button. So I'm going to substitute this one for where that one should have been. So I'm responsible for 399, that's Kemble Hollow Road, down to 402, which is along the Elk River. It's Sugar Creek along the Elk River. And when I say I'm responsible for, that's I'll call it general trail maintenance. Trash, small blowdowns, lopping branches, clearing water bars, painting blazes, using the weed trimmer, that kind of thing. And next several video clips will be from that section. I need to close out day 41, which was actually yesterday. I didn't get the opportunity to do it last night. So I've got good news and I've got bad news for you. The good news is I had the most incredible 3-mile hike yesterday afternoon, one that I will cherish for the remainder of my life. Bad news is my family asked me not to release any of the video. So I'm sorry, no video. But let me tell you what happened. A couple weeks ago, my granddaughter said, "Hey, when do I get to come hike with you?" So yesterday was that day. So my son-in-law, who's just awesome, brought my granddaughter, Miss Tie-Dye too, to meet me at the parking lot there at Laurel Fork Falls trailhead. And then we drove over to the beach area there at Watauga. The trail comes through right there. And then we proceeded to do the 3-mile hike along the lake And there's some pretty good hills in there, especially on the other side of the dam, that she just bulldogged right up. I was a little bit nervous about her in those hills, but she did great. She did great. And we talked the whole time and held hands going across the dam. And so it was me and my son-in-law and my granddaughter hiking that 3 miles yesterday. And oh, let me tell you what, it was a hike that I savored every step, every moment. And I still have a big smile on my face from that hike. I hope you understand the concerns around privacy on YouTube, and that they would rather not share video of her. But know that Tie-Dye had just an unbelievable hike yesterday with his son-in-law and granddaughter. Like I said, it'll be a memory I cherish for the rest of my life. So I did 11 miles down to where the trail split to go to the parking lot. And then I did 3 miles on the trail from the beach to the top of the dam access road. So it was a 14-mile day yesterday. And today I'm hiking back in right now to where the trail goes up Pond Mountain. So I'll start day 42 when I get there. It won't be long, just a few minutes. Take care. Good night.